Well, howdy there, friends. Today we're embarking on a remarkable journey to catch a glimpse of how the cast members from Ther with Love have changed over the years. We'll be revealing their true identities and ages, and you're in for a real treat as we compare their youthful days on the show to the present year of 2023. So, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all ready for this ride? Let's get this journey rolling. 1. Sidney Poitier as Mark Thackeray. Sidney Poitier portrayed the character Mr. Mark Thackeray in the 1967 film Ther with Love. In the film, Poitier plays an engineer who takes on a teaching position in a tough London school and faces the challenges of connecting with his unruly students while imparting important life lessons. Sidney Poitier's journey into the world of acting began with a challenging start when he joined the American Negro Theater, only to face rejection from audiences. In a time when certain expectations weighed heavily on black actors, Poitier's inability to sing due to tone deafness stood out as a limitation. Undeterred, he embarked on a determined quest to refine his acting skills and shed his distinctive Bahamian accent. Over 6 months, he diligently worked towards theatrical success, even modeling his iconic speech pattern after the renowned radio personality Norman Brokenshire. On his second attempt at the theater, his talent was finally recognized, leading to a significant role in the Broadway production of Lysistrata, which, despite running for a mere 4 days, earned him an invitation to understudy for Anna Lucasta. During this time, he also forged a lasting friendship with fellow actor Harry Belafonte at the American Negro Theater. Poitier's personal life included a marriage to Juanita Hardy that lasted from April 29, 1950, until 1965. While he became a resident of Mount Vernon in Westchester County, New York in 1956, the couple raised their family in Stuyvesant, New York, residing in a house overlooking the picturesque Hudson River. On January 6, 2022, the world mourned the loss of Sidney Poitier as he passed away at his Beverly Hills, California home at the age of 94. His death was confirmed by Fred Mitchell, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Bahamas. According to a copy of his death certificate obtained by TMZ, the cause of his passing was attributed to cardiopulmonary failure, with Alzheimer's disease and prostate cancer listed as underlying causes. 2. Judy Geeson as Pamela Ther. Judy Geeson played the character Pamela Ther in the 1967 film Ther with Love. In the film, she portrayed one of the students in Mark Thackeray's class. Her character, Pamela, is one of the students who initially challenges Mr. Thackeray, but later comes to respect and admire him as a teacher and a mentor. Judy Geeson's extensive filmography includes notable roles in various films, spanning several decades. Her credits encompass movies such as Prudence and the Pill, 1968, 3 and 2 Won't Go, 1969, 10 Rillington Place, 1970, Doomwatch, 1972, Brannigan, 1975, in which she starred alongside John Wayne, and The Eagle Has Landed, 1976. In the realm of television, she played the pivotal female lead, Susan Mount, opposite Anthony Andrews in the TV series Danger UXB, 1979, and took on the lead role of Fulvia in the science fiction series Star Maidens, 1976. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Geeson made notable appearances in various horror films, including Fear in the Night, 1972, A Candle for the Devil, 1973, Dominique, 1978, and Inseminoid, 1981. Her return to the horror genre occurred in 2012, with her role in Rob Zombie's The Lords of Salem, marking her comeback to acting after a 9-year hiatus. She also portrayed Sister Dragon in Rob Zombie's slasher film 31, which was released in 2015. During the 1970s, Geeson shared her life with set designer Sean Kenny until his passing in 1973. She subsequently married actor Christopher Tabori in 1985, with the marriage ending in divorce in 1989. In a 2015 interview, Geeson revealed that she had been residing in Los Angeles, California for the past 3 decades. 3. Christian Roberts as Denham. Denham is one of the students in Mark Thackeray's class. The character Denham is one of the students who initially challenges Mr. Thackeray, but later comes to respect and admire him as a teacher and a mentor. Christian Roberts was born in Southmoor, Oxfordshire. His educational journey led him to Cranleigh School in Surrey, followed by enrollment at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. While he graced the screen with several notable appearances, a significant portion of his acting career found its home in the world of theater. Notably, Roberts starred in the late 1960s cult science fiction series UFO, where he portrayed the role of a hippie-turned-alien spy in the final episode titled The Long Sleep. Tragically, on December 26, 2022, Christian Roberts passed away after a battle with cancer. 4. Susie Kendall as Gillian Blanchard. Gillian Blanchard is portrayed by the actress Susie Kendall. Susie Kendall's journey into the world of entertainment is a fascinating one. Initially, she began her career as a fabric designer at British Celanese, but her path took a different turn when she ventured into the realm of photographic modeling before eventually transitioning to become an actress. In the early stages of her acting career, Kendall took on supporting roles, but her talent soon propelled her into leading roles in several British films during the late 1960s. In the early 1970s, she explored the world of Italian giallo thrillers before returning to Britain, where she continued to grace the screen with her presence, primarily in supporting roles, until her retirement from screen acting in 1977. In 1968, Kendall married the accomplished pianist, comedian, and actor Dudley Moore. Although their marriage ended in divorce in 1972, they remained close friends until Moore's passing in 2002. Following her divorce from Moore, Kendall found love once again and remarried musician Sandy Harper. Remarkably, Moore and Harper became friends as well, with Moore serving as the godfather to Kendall and Harper's daughter, Elodie. In 2002, Kendall hosted a memorial service for Dudley Moore, where both her second husband and daughter played a significant part. Today, Susie Kendall resides in London with her second husband, Sandy Harper, and their daughter, Elodie Harper, who has pursued a career as a journalist at ITV Anglia and novelist. In 2012, after a 35-year hiatus from the film industry, Kendall made a notable return to the silver screen in Berberian Sound Studio. She was billed as the special guest screamer and played the role of the mother of the lead character, Gilderoy, portrayed by Toby Jones. The film revolves around a sound engineer working on an Italian horror film, which pays homage to Kendall's earlier appearances in Italian genre films during the 1970s. 5. Anne Bell as Mrs. Dare. Anne Bell played the character Mrs. Dare in the 1967 film To Sir with Love. In the film, Mrs. Dare is the mother of one of the students in Mark Thackeray's class. The character Mrs. Dare is a concerned and supportive parent who interacts with Mr. Thackeray during the course of the film. Anne Bell's versatile acting career extended beyond her role as Mrs. Dare in To Sir with Love. She took on various roles in both television and film, leaving an indelible mark in the entertainment industry. Notably, she played the title role in a BBC adaptation of Jane Eyre in 1963, showcasing her acting prowess. Her television credits also included guest appearances in popular series like Edgar Wallace Mysteries, Gideon's Way, The Avengers, The Sentimental Agent, The Saint, Armchair Theater, For Whom the Bell Tolls, 1965, Danger Man, The Baron, Mystery and Imagination, and The Troubleshooters, among others. Anne Bell's personal life included a marriage to character actor Robert Lang, which lasted from 1971 until his passing in 2004. The couple shared the joys of parenthood, raising 2 children together. The on-screen chemistry between Anne Bell and Robert Lang was evident as they appeared together in Tenko Reunion, where he portrayed Teddy Forster Brown. Their collaboration extended to an episode of Heartbeat titled Bread and Circuses in 2002, demonstrating their shared passion for acting. In more recent years, Anne Bell continued to contribute to the world of audio dramas. In 2010, she was featured in the Doctor Who audio drama A Thousand Tiny Wings, showcasing her enduring talent. Additionally, in 2012, she lent her voice to the audio play Night of the Stormcrow, where she reunited with her Tenko castmate Louise Jameson, reaffirming her commitment to the art of storytelling through audio productions. 6. Geoffrey Balen as Theo Weston. Geoffrey Balen, known for his role as Theo Weston in To Sir with Love, enjoyed a remarkable career that extended to the stage, captivating audiences in the West End and with the Royal Shakespeare Company. In the 1960s and 1970s, he made notable appearances in various films, showcasing his versatile acting abilities. His film credits included King Rat, 1965, To Sir with Love, 1967, Casino Royale as Q, 1967, and The Magnificent Seven Deadly Sins, 1971, where he appeared in the Envy segment. Balen also graced the silver screen in the Mark Bolan T-Rex film Born to Boogie, 1972, The Pink Panther Strikes Again, 1976, as well as in the film adaptations of Steptoe and Son, namely Steptoe and Son Ride Again, 1973, where he played the role of the vicar, and Porridge, 1979, portraying the prison governor. Geoffrey Balen, known for his role as Theo Weston in To Sir with Love, enjoyed a remarkable career that extended to the stage, captivating audiences in the West End and with the Royal Shakespeare Company. In the 1960s and 1970s, he made notable appearances in various films, showcasing his versatile acting abilities. His film credits included King Rat, 1965, Casino Royale as Q, 1967, and The Magnificent Seven Deadly Sins, 1971, where he appeared in the Envy segment. Balen also graced the silver screen in the Mark Bolan T-Rex film Born to Boogie, 1972, The Pink Panther Strikes Again, 1976, as well as in the film adaptations of Steptoe and Son, namely Steptoe and Son Ride Again, 1973, where he played the role of the vicar, and Porridge, 1979, portraying the prison governor. In 1986, Geoffrey Balen lent his vocals to Paul Hardcastle's The Wizard, which was also used as the theme for BBC One's Top of the Pops. His television appearances in later years included notable roles in game shows like Fort Boyard, 1998-2001, as well as appearances in series such as Waking the Dead, 2004, Heartbeat, 2004, and Casualty, 2006. His final television appearances before his retirement were on New Tricks, 2007, and My Family, 2010. Geoffrey Balen's legacy in the world of entertainment lives on despite his passing on May 10, 2017, at the age of 93. His cause of death was undisclosed. He was predeceased by his partner, the actor Alan Rowe, who passed away in 2000. 7. Faith Brook as Grace Evans. Faith Brook portrayed the character Grace Evans in the 1967 film To Sir with Love. In the film, Grace Evans is one of the teachers working alongside Mark Thackeray at the school where the story is set. Faith Brook's introduction to the screen came in the form of a minor role in Suspicion, 1941. Her earliest credited film appearance was in The Jungle Book in 1942. The Encyclopedia of British Film characterizes her as consistently cast in refined roles. In September 1941, Brook made her stage debut as Lottie Dundas in Santa Barbara. During World War II, she served in Britain's Auxiliary Territorial Service, and subsequently she honed her acting skills at the Bristol Old Vic. Later, in London, she became part of the Old Vic Company. Brook's theatrical journey also included performances in The Color of Poppies and Uncle Vanya in 2008. She ventured onto Broadway with credits in productions like The Cocktail Party, 1949, You Never Can Tell, 1947, and Letters to Lucerne, 1941. On the small screen, Brook portrayed Julia Naughton in the American television series Claudia, 1952. In the UK, she graced programs such as War and Peace, 1972, on the BBC and The Irish RM on Channel 4. Faith Brook was married twice, first to Charles Moffat and later to Michael Horowitz. Her second marriage with Michael Horowitz resulted in the birth of a son, Stephen B. Horowitz, according to British birth records. Throughout her life, Brook was a devoted supporter of the British Humanist Association. 8. Patricia Routledge as Clinty Clintridge. Patricia Routledge played Clinty Clintridge in Ther with Love. Routledge boasts an extensive career in theater, with a particular focus on musical theater, both in the United Kingdom and the United States. Her vocal talents encompassed a mezzo-soprano and contralto range. She established herself as a long-standing member of the Royal Shakespeare Company, RSC, earning acclaim for her roles in productions like the 1984 rendition of Richard III, where Anthony Sher portrayed the titular character. Her West End credits include notable performances in productions such as Little Mary Sunshine, Cowardy Custard, Virtue and Danger, Noises Off, The Importance of Being Earnest, and The Solid Gold Cadillac, among others, alongside a few less successful ventures. Throughout her life, Routledge has chosen not to marry and has not had any children. In a 2001 interview, she explained, "I didn't make a decision not to be married and not to be a mother. Life just turned out like that because my involvement in acting was so total." In the same interview, she candidly discussed two affairs she was involved in, one with a married man during her late 20s, and another occurring several years later with a man directing a play in which she was performing. Routledge is dedicated to charitable causes, serving as a patron of the Beatrix Potter Society and an ambassador for the Royal Voluntary Service, previously known as WRVS. Routledge shared a close friendship with Betty Boothroyd, the former Speaker of the House of Commons. Her recording of Climb Every Mountain was played at Boothroyd's funeral in March 2023. 9. Christopher Chittell as Potter. Christopher Chittell portrayed Potter in Ther with Love. Chittell's acting career extended to a 2-season involvement in the 1970s science fiction TV drama, The Tomorrow People. His cinematic portfolio encompassed diverse film roles, including appearances in The Beast in the Cellar, 1970, The Weekend Murders, 1971, The Raging Moon, 1971, The Last Valley, 1971, Erotic Inferno, 1975, Golden Rendezvous, 1977, Zulu Dawn, 1979, and Game for Vultures, 1979. Notably, he also featured in several Swedish sex films during the 1970s, such as Swedish Sex Games, also known as The Intruders and Let Us Play Sex, in 1975, which included a young Stellan Skarsgård. Chittell graced the stage at the Old Vic in a production of Macbeth, alongside Peter O'Toole. In 1972, he made an appearance in the untransmitted Doomwatch episode, Sex and Violence, portraying the character Dick Burns, widely considered a satirical take on Cliff Richard and Richard's involvement in the nationwide Festival of Light. This Sex and Violence episode was included in the Doomwatch DVD box set release in April 2016. Chittell is married to his Emmerdale co-star Leslie Dunlop, who portrays Brenda Walker. He was honored with the British Empire Medal, BM, in the 2019 Queen's Birthday Honours list, recognizing his contributions to drama and charity. 10. Adrienne Pasta as Moira Joseph. Adrienne Pasta played Moira Joseph in Ther with Love. In addition to her role in Ther with Love, Pasta made notable appearances in various television shows. One of her early roles was in the first episode of Budgie, 1971, where she portrayed a stripper. She continued her television career with an appearance in the BBC One series It's Lulu, 1973, where she showcased her talents in singing, dancing, and acting alongside her friend Lulu and comedian Roger Kidder. Beyond her screen work, Pasta ventured into the world of music by recording several singles. She also shared her knowledge and skills as a teacher in the Midlands and at the Italia Conti Academy of Theatre Arts. Notably, Adrienne Posta holds the distinction of being an honorary patron of the Music Hall Guild of Great Britain and America. 11. Edward Burnham as Florian. Edward Burnham portrayed Florian in Ther with Love. Edward Burnham's acting journey began with formal training at RADA, and he also had a brief stint at the Comédie Française in Paris. He embarked on his stage career, performing in various regional repertory theaters, including notable venues such as the Liverpool Playhouse, the Old Vic, and London's West End. In addition to his stage work, Burnham made significant contributions to television, with appearances in popular shows like Z-Cars, The Saint, The Avengers, The Troubleshooters, Special Branch, Crown Court, Thriller, Rumpole of the Bailey, Crossroads, Tales of the Unexpected, The Gentle Touch, All Creatures Great and Small, The Bill, Swiss Tony, and Black Books. He also graced the silver screen with his presence in films like When Eight Bells Toll, 1971, Young Winston, 1972, The Hiding Place, 1974, Coming Out of the Ice, 1982, Little Dorrit, 1987, and Diamond Skulls, 1989. Edward Burnham continued to leave his mark on the world of entertainment until his passing at the age of 98. On June 30th, 2015, he passed away at his home in England, concluding a remarkable career that spanned both stage and screen. 12. Rita Webb as Mrs. Joseph. Rita Webb played Mrs. Joseph in Ther with Love. In 1958, Rita Webb collaborated with an ensemble of talents, including Roger Livesey, Terry Thomas, Judith Firth, Avril Angers, and Miles Mallison, to record Indian Summer of an Uncle and Jeeves Takes Charge for the Cadman Audio record label, Cadman Audio TC 1137. This audio recording was later released in stereo in 1964. Throughout the 1960s, Webb made numerous television appearances, sharing the screen with entertainers like Billy Cotton and Arthur Haynes. Her versatile acting career spanned various roles in Spike Milligan's Q series, Dixon of Dock Green, Till Death Us Do Part, Sykes, and Up Pompeii, alongside Frankie Howard. She also made notable contributions to the Wednesday play and Steptoe and Son. One of her intriguing roles was in the Space 1999 episode The Tabor, where she portrayed a deliberately unattractive form taken by the shapeshifter Maya. In addition to her television work, Webb lent her talents to the big screen, featuring in supporting roles in films such as Ther with Love, 1967, The Magic Christian, 1969, Alfred Hitchcock's Frenzy, 1972, Confessions of a Pop Performer, 1975, and Come Play With Me, 1977. Following her separation from her husband, Rita Webb shared her life with Al Jeffrey, affectionately known as Jeffy, who was a skilled banjo player. She held immense fondness for Jeffy and was proud of her full set of teeth, a fact she often emphasized. Playfully, she referred to herself as Dame Rita Webb. She had a firm stance against appearing on the TV show This Is Your Life. Notably, she had a deep bond with her brother, speaking with him on the phone every night until her passing. In 1981, Rita Webb succumbed to cancer at the age of 77. We revisit the cast of Ther with Love from 1967. It's clear that the film left an indelible mark on their careers. These talented actors continued to grace our screens and stages, proving that their love for the craft endures. While time has passed, their contributions to the world of entertainment remain timeless, and their performances in this classic film continue to inspire. Ther with Love will always hold a special place in our hearts, and the enduring talent of this remarkable cast is a testament to the power of storytelling and the magic of cinema.